Okay, how y'all doing? Y'all look great. Nice hair. Oh, you had a great speech earlier. Great smiles. I see some great smiles. You all look great. You know what? According to a famous author, Mark Twain, he said, I can live up to 3 months, not 2, not 1, 3 months on a good compliment. Well, yeah, I think that's an awesome thing. I mean, if you hear something really good about yourself, you're like, huh, man, so it says something really great about me today. So, yeah, that's true. I mean, it's better than a bad thing. I mean, if someone says something bad, you're like, oh, man, my hair looks that bad? Oh, or like, you know, sometimes you get the good compliment followed by the bad thing. You did good, but you're like, okay, that was nice, but also you have to get a really good compliment. I mean, emphasis on the good. Okay, so middle school, long time ago, I remember exactly where I was sitting. I was sitting in a classroom that's like 2 buildings over. First classroom, I was in the second row, towards the back, one over from the window. Cute, probably the hottest guy, most popular guy in the school walks by me. And he gives me I think it was a compliment. He says, hey Lindsay, nice pants. Nice pants. So what do I do with that? Was that a compliment? Was that, you know, what else do I say? Her hair looks horrible. Her smile is kind of off. Her pants are okay. Let's say pants. Sure, let's go with that. So, okay, good compliment. It has to be a good compliment, okay? It's just really confusing as to how the person should take the compliment. Also, most importantly probably is that how often you give them out. If you just give them out all the time, the person's going to be like, yeah, I'm great. Big ego. So, but seriously, but if you get them every once in a while, you'll value it a lot more. I mean, you can probably last the 3 months, where if you get them every day, you'll feel good for the rest of the day. Then at the next day, you're like, where's my compliment? Where's my compliment? Come on, compliment? Got it, okay, quota's done for the day. But if you get one every once in a while, but you don't get one every day, like say you have a coach, and he knows like, okay, what you do is really good. He doesn't say anything though, but at one practice, you do so good. He's like, hey, I saw you today. You were really good. I don't know what you ate this morning, but something happened today. Then all of a sudden, you're like, man, my coach actually said something nice today. Awesome. I will mark this down in my day planner and remember it for the rest of my life. So, yeah, good compliments are really good, but you have to make sure that you don't use them too often or else they lose their actual value. So be sure that you pay attention to the quality and the quantity of your compliments. Thank you. That is not mine. You can tell I don't do them often. I think 15 minutes out of a good compliment.
You should have rocked the hat up there. Should have rocked it.
All right, well, you're engaging the audience from the very beginning. I'm not exactly sure what the thesis is. I know what the topic is. You had a nice transition to the topic, but your point of view needs to be a little bit sharper. There's not really a preview of what the supporting material is going to be. And in fact, I thought that was a little bit of a problem because once you got into the supporting material, it just seemed like a couple of your supporting points just dropped in out of nowhere without having finished the previous idea. On the other hand, at the end of the speech, when you had your summary exit lines, I thought you tried to clarify it a little bit about how this material was supposed to come together, and I thought that did help a bit. So that's a good place to do it, because at the end of the speech, you want to leave people with a good impression. On presentation issues, your voice projects well. You have a lot of variety and inflection. The pacing sometimes seems a little maniacal, sort of like you're rushing, and that might be some anxiety issues. I know you're trying to emphasize ideas a little bit, so it's appreciated, but you do want to be in a little bit more control. Your facial expressions, you're very animated with your facial expression. I did get the feeling, though, with your eye contact that you are looking out at the audience but not really engaging the audience, especially with how quickly the way you kind of scanned the audience went. So instead of talking to people a little bit at a time, it just felt like you were trying to take us all in and scan us, and I think you want to do a little bit more paced sort of interaction with the audience. Like I said, I thought the voice and the pacing were the places where some of that nervous energy came out, and I liked the summary. I thought it was a better exit than I thought you kind of structured the speech a little bit more there than you had at the beginning of the presentation. All right, thank you.